Aloha, beautiful souls. This is Ryan of tranSOULution, and welcome to my channel, Transform with Ryan, where I am bringing in that light whenever there are shadows. Now, in this Pick a Card Tarot reading, we are going to find out some urgent truths as revealed by your spirit guides. All right, so this message is channeling in a lot of divine energy of something that is really important for you to know, for you to acknowledge, for you to believe in right now at the time that you are viewing this reading. And it's all coming through courtesy of your spirit guides and most likely to your higher self. Okay, so let's find out what these urgent and important truths are that they would like to reveal for you today. Yes? So we have three options here. We have the Tarot of the Divine paired with this lovely bundle of clear quartz. And we have the Wild Unknown Tarot here with Angel Aura Quartz. And we have the Dragon Tarot here with Amethyst. So again, tune in to the decks, the crystals, or both, and see which one has this urgent and important truth that needs to be revealed to you today. All right, so close your eyes, take some deep breaths. Whatever your process is, feel free to pause the video as well and feel it out, connect with your spirit guides, and let's get ready to receive these important and urgent truths. All right, my loves, so the timestamps for your reading are down in the description box below. If there is more than one pile that is calling to you, by all means, honor that. It sounds like your spirit guides have a lot of messages to pass your way. So I'll see you in your reading. Hey there, Star Fam! Welcome back to another reading here at Transform with Ryan, and today we are going to find out some urgent truth that is going to be revealed by your spirit guides, okay? So you that were drawn to this first pile here with the crystal, the clear quartz collection bundle there, welcome to your reading. Let me know who you are down in the comments below, and also let me know where you're tuning in from, okay, loves? So we're going to put your clear quartz here actually next to my Lemurian quartz and let them kind of bond. And we are actually going to put this to the side for a moment because we're going to kick off the reading and get the flavor and the tone of it with the divine doorways, okay? So it's very interesting. We got like a couple of decks that wanted to come out and be a part of this reading for you. We have the Divine Doorway, we have the Divine Oracle, and we have the Divine Feather deck. And your choice is also Tarot of the Divine. So a divine reading it is indeed. So those of you that were drawn to pile number one, let's see. Actually, two doorways you got. I was going to say, let's see what's behind door number one, but we have this door number, I guess, 1A and 1B. All right, so here is your doorway. Let's kind of see what is being revealed here. Draw down the moon. The forest nymphs dance in sheer delight, singing soft songs. Find us in the wild good night. Oh, okay. So a couple of things are coming through here with that. And we have this story with this person here that looks like maybe they're dancing or jumping. And it just says, yes, kiss the ground and touch the sky. Your soul is set now to leap and to fly. Okay, so there it is for you. So you got two doorways here kind of opening up, and it's really beautiful how they play together here. I'm just gonna actually flip it this way though, to make sure I'm anchored here in the messages. And so for sure what I'm seeing here is that your spirit guides are saying to trust your intuition, all right? And there has been some energy of doubt and worry and fear within your field here. And your spirit is saying like, hey, move past the sort of 3D lower vibrational energies of, again, fear, doubt, worry, anxiety, and maybe shame and guilt, and step into your higher energy. All right, so the moon is your intuition. It's your connection with spirit and the spirit realm. So it says draw down the moon, meaning bring your intuitive spiritual energy to the forefront. Let that be your guide, all right? So the moon is also that a big source of light for us on Earth in the evening time. So it's like following the moonlight now instead of having the sun in your space. And so the moon is that receptive, intuitive energy where the sun is very this masculine, do, take action, conquer, that kind of energy. And so your spirit guides are saying, hey, connect with spirit right now and let that guide you through flashes of insight, aha moments, downloads, through hunches, gut feelings. Like, what are all of those things telling you? Yes, that is what you should be following. Okay. And it says your soul is set now to leap and to fly. And so, from your brain's perspective, the important thing that you need to know, this truth that you need to know, is that things are going to work out beautifully, even more beautifully than you imagine, if you could take that leap of faith and trust that you will fly, trust that you will soar, even though your brain is maybe trying to convince you otherwise, okay? Like your brain is trying to take you out of the game here and keep you in place. And so that's what's really great sometimes about the brain is it keeps us stable, it keeps us secure, it keeps us in comfortable positions and situations. But really, that's not where growth is going to happen, my loves. Growth is going to happen when you push yourself, test your boundaries, test your limits, and go beyond. And you can trust that. There's nothing to fear, all right? That's if you take anything out of this reading, don't worry, we're far from done. But if you take anything out of this reading, the important truth that your spirit guides need you to know right now is take that leap of faith. Don't worry, you'll land on your feet. And if, heaven forbid, something happens, we got your back. Okay? We got you covered. Just trust, just believe. Oh, look at that. We have the 10 of Cups, 6 of Swords, Temperance, Queen of Cups, Queen of Swords. Oh snap, oh snap. Getting a lot of hits here, a lot of ding ding dings. And we have 7 of Coins. All right. So definitely what I'm seeing here with this energy here, because we have the Queen of Cups, Queen of Swords energy. And so this is definitely speaking to that divine feminine energy of receptivity, of trust, and of faith. All right. And intuition, right? Trusting your intuition, having faith in your heart and your spirit's calling and guidance, even if everything around you doesn't make sense. And again, it just doesn't make sense to your brain, doesn't make sense to your ego. So it's like getting this in alignment, aligning your emotions with your thoughts, okay? And getting your thoughts aligned with your emotions. So there's a reason why you're receiving these messages. Maybe some of you are seeing like angel numbers, I don't know, signs from spirit like rainbow stars, butterflies, lucky pennies, or whatever your symbol is. Like I know for me, a lot of times when I come across animals, because I live in like a city kind of area, when I come across some animals, that's a sign from the universe that there is some kind of communication that I need to be open to receiving, right? And maybe you have something very similar to that, like when a certain song plays, when you hear birds chirping, like those types of signs that happen in very synchronistic ways. So it's aligning them all together, getting your soul, your heart, and your mind to work together. Okay, working in harmony. So not having that discord where it's like your heart is saying one thing and your mind is saying something else, and they're pulling you in opposite directions. And in this case, because of what came out before, your soul and your emotions are the better bet. Okay, as compared to what your brain is telling you. So convince your mind, get it on board with you. So that's what I'm seeing here with this combination. Here we have the 10 of Cups. Bam. This is emotional happiness, emotional fulfillment. This is even beyond joy. It's more the level of peace and bliss. And if you look at that little upside down cone that talks about the vibrational frequencies, like here being the higher ones and this being low ones, at the very bottom we have shame, and at the very top we have enlightenment, peace, bliss. So what does that even mean? Joy and love are lower than peace and bliss. So pull in, what's going to happen is you're going to experience those super high frequency and vibrational settings of peace, bliss here, and you're going to have this clarity. If you trust and follow your heart, it's what I'm hearing is like the pieces are just going to fall into place for you in very unexpected and beautiful ways. Now with this 7 of coins, this card is often a card of reflection and taking stock of what's happened and how you want to move forward. So it's like this, maybe it might be considered like a midway or halfway point along the journey where you're like, okay, are we still on track? How far have we come? Like, do we have enough supplies? Do we need to stop and get more? Or did we come across an obstacle where the path forward, now we need to adjust it, we need to go around, we need to think of a different way forward to get to our goal, right? So this 7 of coins is a bit of a pause. And what I'm seeing here is we have these two people looking at this flame and gazing into this flame. And what the flame really symbolizes is this flash of insight. Okay, this stroke of inspiration and of genius that you may have already had or you will have here very soon. And that it's that stroke of genius and this wild, crazy idea that you need to go with, because that was divinely brought to you. So your brain might be like, oh, that idea sounds crazy, and that idea sounds so dumb. Like, that might be what your brain is saying, but there's a reason why you received this big dream, this big vision, all right? It's because you're meant to follow it. You're meant to follow it. That's what the 6 of Swords is saying, my dears. You're meant to go that way. You're meant to move in that direction. That's why you receive that download, that vision, that dream even, for those of you that can recall your dreams rather easily. And even for those of you that can't, my gosh, the fact that you remembered that dream when you woke up instead of forgot it, that has significance. All right, because it's taking you to a new destination, and your brain, your mind is the one that needs to work to get on top of it, to get in line, to get like board the boat here is what I'm hearing from your spirit guides. It's like they're trying to get your brain to board the boat so that it can go to the destination that you're supposed to be heading towards. And here, because we have this major arcana card in the presence of all these court cards and minor arcana card, for one thing, this is not necessarily like a huge point in time right at this moment along your life journey, along your path, but it does have a lot of potential and significance. Okay, that's why this major arcana card showed up in your reading today, because with this temperance card here, there's a bit of foreshadowing, okay, that if you can get the mind and the spirit working in harmony, you can access a life full of abundance, celebration, peace, joy, bliss. So you see she has one foot here on the water. So that's the spiritual realm, the ethereal realm, intuition, the heavens, the angels, your guides. That's this realm. Okay. And then she has her other foot here on this plant or on land, okay? And that symbolizes the physical realm, the brain, the mind, and how it operates in the physical realm. So they're linked through her. This foot in the water is linked to this foot on the land. Do you see that? Okay, and so it's in linking these and having these various aspects of yourself working in concert and together that's going to bring about your success. bring about your good fortune. Like, look at all these wonderful objects that are in her possession here, and this symbol of enlightenment around her head, this halo of light. All right, so Spirit is saying, hey, you got this vision, there's truth, there's a reason behind it, trust it, it's gonna be a big old yes, you're gonna achieve great, wonderful, beautiful things, but you have to take that chance. So we have the Divine Oracle, like I mentioned, and then the Divine Feather to give you some words of wisdom and guidance. Okay, so we got a little bit of instructions here, but let's kind of, this will be like your pep talk. Okay, my love, this is like your pep talk, is the Divine Oracle and the Divine Feather. So let's see your pep talk. You're like, P.S., don't forget to do this kind of data, okay? So we have divine timing. Everything happens in divine timing. Your answer will come to you later. Trust the universe. Be positive in every situation, and you will be rewarded with a positive outcome. Okay? So this, your answer will come to you later, is again, this idea, this dream, this vision that you have, it might sound like a crazy idea right now and totally beyond reach, but the answers will come to you later. Everything will make sense later. Trust the universe, trust God, trust source, whatever term you like to use. All right, now let's see what Divine Feather has more words. It's like a PPS, okay? PPS, by the way. Don't forget this. So you have this very sleek black feather here from the vulture. Oh, interesting. Accept the inevitable, let go of the past, and welcome a rebirth to begin. So definitely it could be for some of you that this stroke of insight is going to take you far away from where you've been living and kind of the state of your world. And it's going to challenge you, and it's going to be a big shift, a big change in how you normally do things, how you normally interact and engage. And it's going to apply differently to everybody here. But this is inevitable. If it's not now, you're going to get this stroke of insight and vision again, months, weeks, years down the road, and you'll be back in this same space again of inspired change, inspired growth. And, you know, they're saying, hey, just let go of the past. It no longer fits you. The way you've been doing things is no longer a match. You're meant for more here. Okay, so welcome this rebirth. Welcome this fresh start, this new beginning. I love it. So my dears, let me know if you loved it too. Like and comment below. Let me know your thoughts on this reading, and I invite you to subscribe as well and turn those notifications on so you don't miss out on future postings for readings. And if you're ready for another reading, click this link right up here in the top right corner. It'll take you right there. And my loves, I want to extend a very special invitation to book a one-to-one discovery call with me. The link to do so is in the description box below. I have so much knowledge that I'd love to share, and skills and information to guide people to their highest timeline, to their highest and authentic version of themselves. So for some of you, that could mean doing a lot of inner child healing, past life healing, wound healing, so that you can anchor in those high vibes to manifest your future. For others of you, maybe you're at the start of your spiritual awakening journey. You're starting to tap into source and the collective consciousness, and it's a bit overwhelming. You don't know how to quite navigate it, and you could use some help applying like law of attraction, this intuition, and this insight in very practical ways. Well, I am here to help you specifically, my loves. So book that discovery call with me. Let's talk about what your needs are and the ways in which I can assist you, all right? So I'm looking forward to that, because I really want to honor my purpose in life here to help other people along their path. So until next time, my dears, thank you so much for spending time with me, Star Fam. I'm sending you all so much love and cosmic hugs. Mwah. Hey there, Star Fam. Welcome back to another reading here at Transform with Ryan. And I'm so excited to be doing this reading for you today about these urgent truths that are going to be revealed by your spirit guides here today. And for those of you that were drawn to this angel, or oh my gosh, I almost said angel aura quartz, but that's not this. This is angel aura rose quartz crystal here, and the wild unknown tarot deck. Let me know who you are. Comment down below where you're tuning in from, and we're going to tuck your beautiful rose quartz angel aura crystal over there. I feel like I said that crystal's name like 5 different ways already. Ignore that. I'm going to tuck it in there to hang out with my Lemurian quartz. And we're just going to put this here to the side for just a moment because we are going to set the tone and the foundation here for your reading. And for those of you that were drawn to this second pile, we are going to see what's behind door number 2 for you, my star fam. Okay, so there we go. Oh my gosh, you got 2 doors. The first group had 2 doors too. I guess, you know, I told them like 1A, 2A. So this is door 2A, and this is door 2B, okay? Oh, it's like upside down. So take a look at these beautiful doorways that we're stepping through here to have that urgent truth revealed. So this first one says, the Odyssey. Take in the beauty of country lands and botany. Explore the wonder like a gypsy traveler's odyssey. Ooh, okay, okay. And we also have destiny. One door closes, another door opens for you. Let the plans of destiny unravel true. Ooh, so definitely what I'm hearing from your spirit guides is that something happened, like you lost something recently in your life and it was something very important to you. So you're probably experiencing some sadness, some grief, some frustration, anger, resentment, anxiety, depression over it. But Spirit is saying, you know, that was a door. It's destiny. It was time for that door to close because another one is opening up for you here, okay? And you just have to go with the flow and trust that there's something better for you, something more fulfilling and enriching on the other side, okay? So that this thing that you maybe were really attached to and you felt comfortable with it and it brought you some sense of security and peace, that was taken away from you because there's something better that the universe and your spirit guides are guiding you towards, something better that they want to gift to you, all right? And it's going to be a bit of a journey. That's what this Odyssey is taking this journey, going on this unfamiliar path, all right? Stepping into unfamiliar territory and ground. That's what gypsies do, these gypsy travelers. They just move forward, they follow wherever the road takes them, new surroundings, new beginnings. And that is especially important now on this next step that you're in here in life. It's like maybe a new job, a new career, a new relationship, a new house, a new home, a new country, a new community that you're stepping into, right? Meeting new people, a new purpose, a new calling in life. Like it's going to be very, very unfamiliar to you, and that's okay. That's just how it is in the beginning. And over time, things will unravel and more truths about your destiny and your purpose will be revealed, okay? You know, there's that saying from, I'm like blanking on his name, but he was the founder, I want to say, of Apple. And he said, you know, everything in hindsight is 2020. Like it's easier for you to connect the dots when you look back on the path from which you've come. And moving forward, when you're in that moment, things might not make sense and you might feel like alarmed and confused and kind of hopeless, right? But just trust that your spirit guides are bringing you to exactly where you need to be. Okay, that's the truth here, that things don't seem like they're making sense and you may not be happy about the situation right now, but you need to trust, okay? The truth of the matter is you are being guided. So let's see what the Wild Unknown Tarot can pass on to us from your spirit guides as well about this truth on this journey you are on this transition, leaving the past behind, letting go of things. Okay, I'm hearing one more shuffle. Alrighty, alrighty. So we have Ace of Pentacles. Bam, new beginning, new opportunities. Again, Pentacles is home. So some of you may be moving to another place, another country or city, town, whatever, and you're kind of nervous about it. But follow that path, be that little gypsy traveler, go for it. And others of you, this could be a new work, a new career, a new calling in life, right? Or an awareness of a deeper purpose. And so follow that thread, follow that heart's calling that some of you may be experiencing to this new environment of work, career, this new field. Okay, so we have the Magician, we have the Five of Cups, we have the Seven of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. Wow, wow, this is beautiful. I mean, look at this vibrant color here, and it's right underneath the Magician, which has the same like orange, reds, and yellows as the Ace of Wands. And we have Judgment here, okay? So definitely, without a doubt, your spirit guides are saying it was time, okay? It was time for that relationship to end. It was time for you to leave or lose that job. It's time for you to move on to a new place, a new setting, a new relationship. It was time, okay? It was destiny. Okay, this destiny and judgment are interacting, and it's like, yo, and you know what I'm getting from your spirit guides is you receive signs about this shift even before it happened. Like you were getting feelings, you were getting inklings. Maybe you were just not resonating with something before, but you're like, hey, I've already been here for this long, might as well just stick it out. Right? That very well could have been your thought process. And Spirit's like, no, 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 no. Actually, it's time to move on, honey. It's time to get up, get up, get up. Okay, we're going on. We're transferring buses here. We're transferring planes. We're going to a new destination. So that's what this card is representing for you, okay? Now here, what I'm really feeling is this dark patch here is like a portal for you that you're jumping through, where you are creating something wondrous and magical, okay? So what I'm seeing here with the Sword, Pentacle, Cup, and Wand is you've been given these items before and you've built the life that you had, okay? And now you are having this reset for your new chapter, this new door that's opening, this new portal that's opening for you, and you're given these tools again, and it's like, hey, what are you gonna build this time? With this Seven of Coins, it's like knowing what you know now from your experiences so far, how are you gonna use these tools this time? Okay? It's almost like, I don't wanna say it's like a second chance, but it's kind of like, yo, this is a new beginning. You have an opportunity to have more creative control and power over how your life pans out. What are you going to do differently now? What are you going to make of this new opportunity for you? Okay? Now this Five of Cups here is just a reassurance from Spirit to say like, hey, it's okay. It's okay to be scared. It's okay to be afraid. It's okay to grieve over what you've lost. It's natural. It's expected, but don't let it stop you. All right? Don't let it cause you to freeze, right? Freeze in fear and scared. Freeze in fear and anxiety and in your sadness. Don't get frozen in that, all right? Feel it, let the emotions move. Don't hang on to them, right? Okay, so if you feel like crying, don't hold it in. Cry. Let the emotions out. If you feel like you need to yell into a pillow or yell in your room, yell. Let it out. Okay, let the emotions move. Give them an outlet, all right? It's normal that they're there, and now they just need to be experienced and released. Experienced and released. To make space, all right, to ease up the burden and the load. Now this Ace of Wands, whoo, child. This Ace of Wands, I am telling you, there is something super duper exciting just around the corner here. So once you've had your good cry, your good, personal day off, personal week off if that's necessary, once you've had that moment, like, be prepared for excitement, be prepared for light to shine on, like for you to start getting these glimpses of what awesome, amazing, wonderful thing is ahead of you. Okay. Now, I'm called to share this with you all, so I hope you don't mind a little bit of a story time here. But at the time I recorded this video, a few weeks back, there was a full moon in Scorpio. Maybe some of you remember that and can kind of recall your experience from that time. It was a full moon in Scorpio, and it was also a total lunar eclipse. So lots of big transformative energies there, a lot of letting go. And at that time, I was supposed to take a trip, but I wasn't able to go because my passport was expiring too soon to be allowed into that country. And it was a trip I've been looking forward to for literally a year, guys. 1 year I've been looking forward to this trip. And I got to the airport, everything was packed. I spoke to everybody I was meeting up with, and we were so excited. We had so many wonderful plans, and then bam, check in. I was like told I couldn't go, and there was nothing I could do about it. I couldn't go because my passport was expiring too soon to meet the criteria to be allowed into the country. And I was so depressed. I was so sad and mopey because I was looking so forward to this vacation. And I spent literally like 3 or 4 days in bed, just like binging on Netflix and feeling sad about what happened. And reading, losing myself in fiction novels and things like that. Staying in my pajamas all day. Like, it was like really rough, but it gave me an opportunity for these other things to come up about my journey so far, and the things that didn't go quite as planned, and how I feel about it, what I learned from it. So it was like a really heavy period for me. But then as I was releasing all of those energies that came up and we moved towards the new moon in Gemini, oh my gosh, it was like a fire was lit and rekindled within my soul. And I felt like more optimistic. I felt cleaner. I felt ready to take action and move forward and call these wonderful things into my life. Once I've had the chance to mourn what had happened and grieve over it on the what ifs and the untapped opportunity of being able to travel, okay? And trusting that there was a bigger reason for all that went down and having faith in that. So it's gonna be the same thing for you, my loves. Thank you for allowing me to share that little bit of my story and experience, that now I'm in the space where I'm like so excited to be doing these readings for all of you, and so excited for my future and being able to offer so much love and support to all the people that are viewing my readings, okay? And looking forward to helping them in even greater ways than I am currently doing. So it's gonna be the same for you. So you're gonna have this grieving period, and then you're gonna feel rejuvenated again. You're gonna feel excited and thrilled for what's ahead. That's just how it's gonna flow. And so that's the truth that you need to know, that there is something greater ahead of you, and it is okay to be upset, and you should just let those feelings flow through you, but follow this destiny path that has been revealed. So we have the divine doorway, and bam, we got the divine oracle here. So this is like a PS from your spirit guides, and like a don't forget this kind of message that we're gonna pull through for you, my loves. So let's see what they got to say to you. We have be optimistic. Oh, okay. So like things probably look really rough and feel really rough right now, but be optimistic that it's not gonna be that way forever. Maintain hope and change your negative thoughts or habits to an absolutely positive perspective. If you struggle with negativity, ask the divine to help you let it go. Remind yourself to stay positive and never give up. So we have that first message from your spirit guides, and we have a second one here, a PPS. So that was a PS. This is a PPS. Don't forget to pack this with you moving forward. So let's see what that is, okay, my dears? That is this lovely kind of bluish gray feather from the heron. Let go of convention and follow your own unique path. Ooh, so this convention that it's talking about is let go of like this stable and secure situation you've created for yourself, this sort of routine, this pattern that you've created. Like open up to kind of shake things up a little bit, okay? Just because other people have a similar setup and a similar situation as you doesn't mean you have to stay that way forever. You have something unique and different from them, right? Some special path for you and you alone, and you're gonna be different from other people around you with whom you've shared a lot of similarities and commonalities with before. But hey, it's time for you to grow. It's time for you to evolve. This is what you came to this life to do, is not necessarily be one number in the millions of people that are in this crowd and this sort of pattern. Okay, you're meant to kind of diverge from the pattern. Oh my god, that makes me think of that movie Divergent. Have any of you seen that? Yeah, maybe that's something that would be good inspiration for you and kind of help you come to terms with your situation of being unique. Okay, so let me know what you thought. Like and comment down below. I'd love to hear your feedback about what your reading was able to reveal for you. And of course, I invite you to subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, and make sure you turn the notifications on, of course, so you don't miss any readings. And to go to another reading, you can click this link in the top right corner. And for those of you, I feel especially that would help with some support and guidance on this phase of your journey, connect with me. There is a Calendly link for a one-to-one discovery call with me, so we can talk about your journey so far, where you'd like to go, your goals and dreams, and how I can help you achieve them, all right? Because I've learned so much along my journey here, and I am a transformational coach. I know law of attraction. I can do past life regressions, inner child healing sessions, and help you develop your gifts and help teach you and pass on the knowledge that I've gained on how to manifest your dream life, your dream future. So connect with me, all right? It's important that you take ownership for your life and creative control over what you would like to manifest moving forward, and I'm happy to help you do that. So I look forward to connecting with you, my loves. Otherwise, I had such a great time doing this reading for you, and I'm sending you all so much love and cosmic hugs. Bye. Hey there, Star Fam. Welcome to your reading here today, where we are going to pull in some urgent truths as revealed by your spirit guides. So for those of you that were drawn to the Amethyst and the Dragon Tarot deck, let me know who you are down in the comments below, and let me know where you're tuning in from. So let's put our lovely Amethyst to hang out here with the Lemurian Quartz crystal. And we're gonna shuffle some doorways here, okay? So what is behind, for those of you drawn to the third pile, what is behind door number 3 for you? What is this truth that is ready to be revealed that you need to know? And let's see what we got cooking here. All right, so the other piles, there were 2 cards that jumped out. So it was like door 1A and 1B and door 2A, 2B. But looks like for you, we got a little bit more concise messaging here, requiring only this one doorway for you. And the anchor and the main root of your message is change beckons. The path is shifting. The road leads a new way. Do not be alarmed as change beckons today. Ooh, so Spirit is saying, your spirit guides are saying that you've been thrown a curveball recently, something that you weren't expecting, like a change, a shift, a new piece of information has come your way or will come your way if it hasn't happened yet. And it might make you feel a bit off balanced. And it might, take you by surprise in maybe a negative way, right? Or it could even be positive, right? And Spirit is saying, like, don't be alarmed. This is kind of the first step to a significant change here in your life moving forward, all right? So something is going to happen that's going to put you on a different course. And this surprise, like I was saying earlier, it can be something quite pleasant, or it can be something that throws you off balance a bit, okay? And maybe causes a bit of anxiety or nervousness. But Don't worry, your spirit guides are with you. They want me to make sure you're reassured of that, that they are with you literally every step of the way. Like, there's no point in time where they would ever abandon you on your path, no matter which path you choose and which path you go on. They will be with you through thick and thin. All right, let's see what the tarot wants to reveal. Three of Swords, Knight of Coins, Judgment. Wow, the Judgment came out for another reading as well. We have Four of Cups, Wheel of Fortune, and Queen of Swords. Wow, so you have a lot of references here to like destiny and fate because you have the Judgment card and you have the Wheel of Fortune. And so your spirit guides are definitely saying like it was time for a change, and the change can happen in a multitude of ways for you, okay? But it was time for a major change nonetheless, all right? So it could be like leaving your job. That is like a big change, but as to what kind of job you're gonna do next or what path you choose to take after losing or leaving your job, it's like endless. There's many, many different opportunities here for you, all right? And yeah. When I'm looking at this Four of Cups, we see this mother dragon coming down to her three baby dragons who look to me like they're all hungry, they're all wanting attention, and the mama dragon is like, okay, where am I gonna go here? Which one am I going? Which one do I need to take care of first? Or which one is crying the loudest or calling for me the loudest? And that's kind of your situation as it is now, or very well could be here soon, where you're going to have an opening in your life, in your schedule, to pursue and go forward to something else. So, what is that thing going to be? I'm hearing for some of you too, there's going to be a lot of offers. Okay, there's going to be a lot of offers for maybe jobs, maybe offers for those of you this could pertain to love and romance. Maybe there's a lot of people asking you out after you've been single for a while or after you've gotten out of a relationship and you feel ready to date again. So this is representative of all the different opportunities and options that are going to be laid before you, okay? Again, because it's time for change. You've been in this situation, this kind of energetic space. I'm hearing for some of you, it's been like a little bit of a pit stop, a little overnight break, if you will, on the journey of life, overnight stay. And now Spirit is like, hey, time to get back on the road here and start moving forward again, okay? Now, again, this isn't for everybody, but for sure, this is indicating that the shift that's happening is following something that was very painful. Maybe not quite to the extreme of traumatic, but there is something painful had occurred that really shook you, that really broke you down, that really what's another way to put it? That just, flat out had you feeling sad and upset or angry about something. And this change, these new opportunities and paths are coming right on the heel of that. Okay? It's like, what I'm reminded of? I'm reminded of several of my clients and even my own experience where it's like this job opportunity came up and I was able to do well on the interview. And this was like right before the pandemic happened. And so I knew that I needed to change jobs, that I wasn't feeling completely fulfilled and at ease and of purpose at my job at an urgent care clinic. I was a physician assistant. So, okay, story time if y'all don't mind. Little story time because I think this you could relate to this for some of you that this is kind of speaking to you. So I know I wanted to change and I wanted to go big. So I applied for a job in New Zealand. I live in the United States right now. So I applied for a job in the New Zealand. I got really good letters of recommendation. I did well on the interview. They hired me. But of course, working for in another country, I needed to get a work visa and get all my paperwork together, right? And right when I got the job offer, and they were asking me as how soon I could move to New Zealand, and I told them, well, hey, I got to put in my like notification at my job and give them enough time to onboard a new clinician. The pandemic happened, and there was no travel allowed for the longest time. And so I lost that job opportunity and I was really upset, really sad about it. But that was also the starting point for me to start this entrepreneurial journey, to leave my very stable, rather cush position in medicine and go into the unknown. Okay, go on this new way, new path. I was like, never did I actually think I would try to be an entrepreneur and try to do tarot readings. Like, my God, guys, I worked in medicine. Like, how crazy is that, right? And here I am doing tarot readings on YouTube and building a business per se, a coaching business, a spiritual based business. And and it's been quite the journey. And I'm not going to say it's been easy, right? But it's been quite the journey, and I feel very aligned with my destiny, with my purpose for being here. And that's this energy of judgment and the wheel of fortune that's coming through for all of you as well. It's about putting you in alignment with your true purpose, your true calling here. All right. And there are going to be some things that will happen that will make you really question and feel down. Like, when I lost the opportunity to move to New Zealand, y'all, I was so thrilled to move to New Zealand. It was going to be an adventure. And now, really, I'm going to go to New Zealand at some point in time. It'd just be more for a vacation rather than to start a new life there. And so for you, you're going to have a very similar experience, a similar kind of letdown. And from there, you're going to move forward, okay, into this future that you couldn't have anticipated, but that will feel so right to you, okay? Now here we have Knight of Coins and the Queen of Swords. And what I'm sensing for many of you is that these represent actual people. Sometimes the court cards can represent like a message from the essence of the Knight of Coins, a message from the Queen of Swords. And for you, this represents people, is what I'm hearing from your spirit guides. So let me just describe their personalities so you might recognize them as people that are already in your life that are going to play a pivotal role in this change and this new path, this new road ahead. Or it could be people that will come into your life. So as a general reading, you'll just take however this applies to you and then leave whatever doesn't. So starting with the Knight of Coins, this is a younger adult. So this would be someone like in their 20s, maybe even into the 30s, for example. And just to kind of illustrate the difference, the Queen of Swords would be an older adult, so someone in their 40s and older, okay? And the Knight doesn't necessarily mean like a male identified person, someone whose sex or gender is male. It's more for youthful energy, okay? And with the coins energy, that is earth energy. So that would be, if you follow astrology, is Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. So those are earth signs. So we're looking at someone in their 20s or 30s who is an earth sign or has a lot of earth sign characteristics. So I'll describe what those are now. All right, loves? So Knight of Coins as earth energy is very well thought out. Knight of Coins is a planner, okay? Knight of Coins is someone that moves with purpose and with thought and consideration. So their movement is not fast, y'all. Their movement is very slow, but very steady. Okay, so at times they can maybe be a bit cautious. So they're not the type of personality that like goes off on a whim and lives life by the seat of their pants. They're not that free spirit and is like, let's just see what happens today and not make any plans or have any structure to our day. That is not the Knight of Coins, all right? So this person is very organized and rather meticulous. That's a good word. They're rather meticulous, detail oriented, hardworking, but also very dedicated. So, in a sense, they can be stubborn, right? When they have their eyes set on a goal, they work hard to reach that goal and they push forward. Regardless of any setbacks or roadblocks, they push forward. They keep at it. They don't give up. The Knight of Coins is not one to give up easily at all. Like, it's going to take a lot to derail the Knight of Coins and get them off track. Okay, so the Queen of Wands, like I mentioned, is someone who is in their 40s or older, so an older adult here. And the Queen, most people will think that it has to be a woman or female identified. But really, Queen just represents divine feminine energy. And divine feminine energy is very intuitive, very receptive, very nurturing, and supportive, okay? Now, this Queen of Swords energy here is all about air as well. So, swords is an air element. So, you're looking at a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. So those are the air signs, or they have a lot of qualities of Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. So swords loves ideas, they love communicating, they love thinking things through, they love knowledge, very, very intellectual being, very smart, very strategic, very observant. Those are some characteristics of the Queen of Swords. Now, the Queen of Swords is also about truth. And the Queen of Swords will tell it to you like it is. The Queen of Swords is not trying to be brutal or harsh with their honesty, but they're also not trying to mislead you or lie to you or deceive you, all right? So they're going to tell you how they honestly feel and what they think about the situation if you ask for their advice and guidance. And in some cases, depending on the person, the Queen of Swords is going to tell you like it is, whether or not you wanted to hear it. So again, their energy is they don't say this out of spite or to be helpful or hurtful. They're trying to be helpful and they don't want you to, if they have information that is going to be helpful, they don't want you to go into a situation ill prepared or misinformed or unaware. They're going to tell you how it is, okay? They're that honest person that you can count on to give you the truth, at least from their perspective. All right. So those are some descriptions of the people that are coming into your life. Again, if they're not already there, so you have a heads up that they play, again, a key role here in this change and this shift that's happening in your life. I'm getting for most of you that it's going to be a supportive role. Like they're going to come in and help take you to the next step on your journey. All right, so a helpful role here, kind of like, how Glenda the Good Witch came across Dorothy from The Wizard of Oz, came across her path, and she kind of gave her the red slippers and kind of told her what the next steps were and how to get there. That's kind of what they're doing here. This supportive role, like a Gandalf, even for those of you that aren't familiar with Wizard of Oz. Maybe you're familiar with Lord of the Rings. So Gandalf the Grey, this wizard that helps guide the peoples of Middle Earth to maintain peace against the dark forces and things like that. Okay? So let's get some divine messages from your spirit guides. This is like a PS. Don't forget this. PS, you need to know this about this urgent truth and about your path forward. So let's see what that message is from the Divine Oracle cards, and then we'll get one from the Divine Feather. Okay? So you received positive change. Okay, see? So this change that's beckoning you is for the better. It is time to change. Your current situations needs some adjustments. Choose to be positive, be adventurous, and do something new. Reinvent yourself. Oh, I love this. This is so awesome. And how synchronous is that? Positive change, change beckons. Like, there you go. It's all meant to be, and it'll all work out beautifully here. All right. I love that. I love that. I'm so stoked for you. Okay, let's see what the Divine Feather has to share with you. I say the Divine Feather because it's like just the one I'm going to pull out, even though there's like several cards in here. All right, I feel like so we have this blue feather here. Oh my gosh. I think the second group had this as well. Let go of convention and follow your own unique path. There you go. The path is shifting. The road is leading a new way. Don't be alarmed by it as change beckons today. So let go of all that you previously believed for yourself. Okay, like this experience here that caused some heartbreak and upset. That's because you were led to believe that was all that there was for you. You were led to believe that this was the end all be all and this was the best that could happen for you. And that's not true. That's convention. That's popular thinking. There's something even better that doesn't necessarily follow the norm waiting for you as you move forward on this new path. Ah, yes, this unique path, unique. So there's no room for comparisons with your journey at this point. So I don't know why I felt called to say that. I'm sure it has a lot of significance for those of you attracted to this pile, and this crystal here is like, let go of convention. Don't compare your journey now moving forward, because this is unique and there's going to be very few people that really understand your journey moving forward. Okay, so it's time to stand on your own, my loves, because you got this. Your spirit guides are with you. So let me know how you liked your reading. Like and comment down below, and of course I invite you to subscribe to this channel. Make sure you turn those notifications on so you don't miss out on any other fun, high vibe, informative readings. And you can go to another reading by clicking this link right there in the top right corner. And I wanted to just extend a very, very special invitation to book a one-to-one discovery call with me. The link to do so is in the description box down below. And why would you schedule this discovery call with me? Well, let me tell you. Over the years, I have gained so much knowledge in regards to self-improvement, self-development, transformation, starting new journeys in life, as well as, I mean, you guys maybe know my background was in medicine, but also on spiritual growth, connecting with your spirit, your true self, your intuition, your manifestation abilities, like with law of attraction, connecting with past lives, inner child, doing all this healing work. Why? So that you can manifest and create the life you've always wanted. So I'd like to connect with you, my dears, on this one-to-one call to see what is it that you need help with, and can I help you with that? What can I pass on to you of all the knowledge that I've gained so you can benefit from that? All right, so you can experience a life that you've always wanted. So connect with me, book that discovery call with me. Let me know what you're up to, where you see yourself going, and let's talk about how I can help and see if we're a good match. So I look forward to that connection and that call. And to close out, I just want to send everyone here so much love and light. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today and allowing me to give you these messages from your spirit guides. Until next time, sending you so much love and cosmic hugs. Bye.